The film is about kids that use demonic possession to get high. And we're up against all big studio films, and we need YouTube. We need Michael, stop again. Stop. Please go watch the movie. Stop.
Wait, is that, to cut you off while you're answering the question I just asked, is that actually partially true? Because that was a bit of the behind the scenes feeling of it that I dug out of my soul watching it, which was once they start doing it, they're having trouble stopping.
I think like the hand represents, it represents so many things, and one of the things it represents are vices in general. So yeah.
God dang.
Yeah. And I think that people cling on to certain things when they're in a rut or they're in a hole and they're not accepting the natural connections in their life, and they start clinging on to this unnatural thing. And they're letting these things into their lives, into their body, whether it's drugs, alcohol, or sex. And the hand sort of represents that. And yeah.
But does it go deeper than that? Because like that's a good one-liner that captivates me.
Yeah.
But I was picking apart like the nuances of like heaven and hell and the afterlife. Were you going for any of that?
There's subtextually, man. Our mythology Bible for the film was so thick, and we were exploring so many things.
Your what?
Our mythology Bible, which just breaks down the rules of the hand and the film and the spirits and why they're connected to each characters and all this sort of stuff.
This is great. So you have the answers I'm looking for.
Yeah, and even the ending, no one's been able to decode the ending yet. Everyone thinks they know what happened at the end, but there's something that no one's spotted yet that's in the frame. I'm waiting for someone to go, that, and I'm going to be like, yes, you saw it.
There's an Easter egg.
Oh, it's not even, it's this hidden thing in the frame which helps explain what happened at the end.
Wait, can you, we'll cut it out.
You're not talking about the mirror. You're not talking about the mirror scene, right?
No,
at all.
obviously not. Obviously not.
Okay, you better beat this.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
We'll cut it out. No, for sure.
Will you? Promise me?
100%. I promise. Hey, fuck y'all. I get to know it and you don't.
Oh, shit.
But now you don't. Go watch a film and then you can see it. But tell me, I'll cut it out.
That mythology topic was hot because there was a lot of really graphic, fucked up scenes, especially as it pertained to the travel, spirit travel. So like the scene that really fucked me up was where they showed where Riley actually was.
Right, yeah.
And bro, when I saw that scene and like, you know, obviously the little girl that brought her there brought me there to actually see it. Like just everything around it was so horrific. But that scene of what he was going through,
I looked like hell to me.
Okay, so I'm gonna say this. I didn't want to masturbate for about a week after that, or even have sex at all because I'm not married, because I thought if I do that, that's where I'm gonna go. Bro, like that's how much that scene, like bro, that was disturbing. Was that your rendition of what you believe hell to look like, or is that some sort of other spiritual purgatory? Like what was that scene about?
Yeah, it's all those things. And the crazy thing about that scene, we had to cut it right down because it went for 2 minutes 30 in the initial cut. And
my God.
Yeah,
what?
And we had to cut it down to 15 seconds because it was just too...
It's just a couple flashes now.
Yeah, some flashes.
Were you mad that you had to cut that?
No, it felt good. It felt like it turned too schlocky. It felt too B grade, where it was like the shift was too extreme.
Oh, it was so disgusting.
Yeah.
It's in my mind. Like I see the whole coloring of it, that very brownish orange, like coloring. It's implanted. And there's a lot of scenes from the movie that stuck with me and continue to stick with me. I mean, the faces, it was so well shot. And another big scene, and I want to talk about this as well, how you attached social media to the movie so well to embrace what is the biggest part of our society nowadays. And the scene that got me with that was, I think it was one of the first possession scenes where you showed from a rear angle the person being possessed and the audience in the full A shot all lifting their phones with their flashlights on. And I realized very quickly how big of a play social media was going to have as an attachment to this film, and it went overboard when I saw the Sidemen on the fucking They put
the Sidemen in the movie.
Yeah, that was incredible.
I figured there was going to be one little YouTube-y thing.
Yeah, I was so happy that they said yes, and none of them have seen the film yet. Unfortunately, I really want them to see it in the theater. Well, they're so busy, so yeah. I think eventually they'll watch it, but I can't wait for especially Simon and JJ. I love them to death, so I'm excited.
So busy. How is that an excuse?
Yeah, we got fucking Logan. We got fucking. You guys aren't that busy, so. Yeah,
they're in it.
Yeah,
they're not
in the
your
movie. I know they're in it, and I've got my Miniminter tattoo here. I mean, eventually.
That is a fugly ass tattoo.
You're a fugly ass person, and I will street fight you to death.
But y'all are twins, so you know.
I know. Danny always says that. Oh, you're so ugly, and like you with blonde hair doesn't make you any like better looking. Like, you ugly fuck. So let's chat about it.
I am curious because like shooting that scene, the scene he referenced, and even just some of the horror stuff in general, the toe sucking, you know, for example. Like is it kind of awkward shooting the shit in person? Like, what is this like? Is it weird for everyone in the room?
No, well, number one, there was no like that scene was all prosthetic, like fake. There was no,
Everything's
like
fake.
real.
Everything on set is the funnest thing ever. You know, compared to what it looks like on camera.
Y'all
When
must
you're
have
doing
been
practical
heavy.
effects and blood, it is so much fun, and everyone's having so much fun.
Yeah, the violence and stuff. Like that's always the funnest stuff to do. Like
Yeah.
when you're working with prosthetics and like, you know, it's a lot of fun to shoot, but then a different experience, I guess, watching it.
Also, even like with the possession scenes, there's like a certain scene with like a weird kiss with a, you know.
Yeah.
When we were doing rehearsing those possession scenes, everyone did each other's possessions. All the actors acted out each other's possessions so no one could be embarrassed.
Oh,
And
cool.
we did it as well, and our producer did it, our camera person did it. And then, and even not only that, for them to not feel awkward, but also you could grab parts of each other's performance and help build the performance as well.
Hey guys, if you like that clip, hit the subscribe button, and if you want to see more zany clips, click the video right here.